I'm Phyllis Phillips of Ange Skincare, and we are going to present to you the Nano Lift. The Nano Lift and the nanotechnology is the latest and greatest of the skincare services at this point that is available for anti-aging, acne services, pigmentation, lift, tone, lines, whatever it might be. The Nano Lift is an excellent alternative without surgery, without having a lot of downtime. We prefer at least 4 to 6 treatments. We like to space them a week apart. And the Nano Lift, in part, is created by the Ange Skincare facility plus High Chi's technology. High Chi has the technology of the nanospheres. The nanospheres are a lot of the energy that creates the change within the cellular level and the DNA shift. And the DNA shift is what makes the nano specifically special. The nano light and the nano program back here to my left is part of the equipment we're going to be using. The nano light over here is the other part. We have done a cleanse already with her skin. We're going to do a chemical exfoliation, and then we're going to do the serums, and we're going to do a mask. The mask primarily is for hydration and to begin to soften the skin and lighten any unwanted pigmentation. So we are going to begin with the peel with her skin. She has sensitive skin. It's fairly red but thickened skin, and a few lines and some drooping along these areas and some pigmentation over here. So, and then of course the eye lift, and of course the jaw lift area right in here. The nanospheres are excellent to do all of this for any particular type of skin problem, any type of anti-aging. In about 4 to 6 weeks, the clients are absolutely delighted with their effect and appear to be much more tightened, much more youthful. The exfoliation, the cellular change and shift that happens can be seen with the very first treatment that you're doing. It's not an instant treatment, but it appears to be. Now we're going to do the peel, the exfoliation. The exfoliation accelerates the process for us, and thus cutting through a lot of time involved for the skin to do its own slough off. So we're going to help it a little bit, soften the skin, open the pores, so that we can implant the nanospheres. And the nanospheres, by the way, is the vehicle of moving all of the serums, vitamin C, nano vitamin C, and the lighten and lift that we're going to be using. The products over here to my left are the nanosphere products that we use in the Nano Lift. The Nano Lift primarily is excellent for any age. You do not have to have aging problems to use the Nano Lift. Softness, premature aging, lines, drooping is all signs of premature aging, dehydration. Sometimes when we have a lack of oxygenation, we have severe premature aging, no matter if you're 25, 30, or even in your early 40s. We have begun working with the nanospheres and the nano lift with the hands, arms, décolleté, neck. These are all areas that are greatly improved with the nano lift. And I'm playing the nano program the whole time that I'm working on her skin, because the reason that I'm playing it the whole time is her whole body begins to get the lift of the chi energy, the increase, the energy flow, oxygenation, cellular increase is already happening within her whole body. They often feel extremely light, lifted, and rested after having a nano lift. It's a very relaxing, a very calming facial, and is also used in many cases for pain management in the neck, the shoulders, and the back. So this nano lift has a lot of different uses as well, with which we won't go into with this session, but at some point we will. We're going to apply some AHA, BHA serum before we do her mask. This is going to further accelerate the lift and the cellular change for us and the exfoliation. And all of these products come with the kit if you're interested, if you're an esthetician and you want to do the training, you want to purchase the Nano Lift, you may contact Ange de la Mere, Phyllis Phillips, at info@angedelamer.com for future sales and for training and more information. And all these products are in the kit as you buy the kit to begin to do the nano lift. We're now getting all kinds of requests from around the country wanting the nano lift. The unique product has become quite an in-demand service for us here. And now we're going to put an ice-cold gel mask on her skin for just a few minutes, and then we will continue with the nanosphere application and activating of the cellular DNA connection with the nano lift, and then we will follow up with the nano light for the total lift and the total effect. We have now applied an ice-cold gel mask to the skin. As you can see here, this is a seaweed lightning mask. It is very ice cold and sets up like a rubber gel. This is what we prefer to use with the Nano Lift. It's very cooling, it's very calming to the skin. Where you've done exfoliations and we've done some other work, it is very cooling and very good for the skin. And then we'll go on and remove the mask here shortly. And we're going to use hot towels to take the residue off. And then we're going to apply the nanospheres. And the nanospheres are then going to connect with the DNA and the cellular composition of the skin, sealing in all the oxygenating properties and all the DNA, vitamin C's, your lighten and lift serums, your nano serums. All of these are to be applied, and after they are applied again, then we're going to do the nano spheres application from your screen here with the High Chi program, and then we will finish up with the nano light, and you can see as the skin totally transforms, lifts and smooths. It is an awesome, wonderfully feeling facial. As we have just removed the mask, and you can see a great improvement of the softening of the forehead. You can see a great improvement here on the chin, around the eyes, just with the Hai Chi Nanosphere program playing in the background. Then when we directly apply this to the skin, you then see another firming, lightening, and lifting process happening. I'm going to remove the rest of this with warm towels, which feels really good. The anti-aging facial never felt so good. So now we're going to pat dry, and as we're patting the skin dry, we're going to be picking up her DNA cells on the tissue. And we're going to apply the tissue to the screen as this begins the application of the Nanospheres Hai Chi program. As we come across the screen, we're going to come across the side of the face. And her DNA is being identified on the screen of the program. And we're coming back over here. And you can already begin to see the healthy glow and the feel of relaxation within the tissues. This also is a great detoxing service for the skin. It also works on the rest of the tissues throughout the body. As you're working on the face, the rest of the body receives a nice little plus as well. I'm going to apply some vitamin C to the skin on this side. And the light, the nano light, is going to take the vitamin C into the cellular level, the dermis. And this is where the body most can use all of these products to regenerate the cells at the dermal layer, improve oxygenation, repairs cell damage, because our skin is always exposed to the elements, stress, low immune system sometimes, dryness, lack of oxygen. Now we're going to apply the nano light. And this is the finish of the nano lift. As we're working the light, this is the last, pretty much the last treatment that we're going to do outside of the moisturizer that will finish the service. You can begin to see the skin changing. lifting, firming, that youthful, healthy, tight glow that happens with youth. We lose that after age 25 and 30, and we can definitely bring it back after 40 and even up to 80. I've done some ladies that are in their 80s and their skin is tremendously improved. I'm seeing her forehead lifting, tightening. Working the muscles in the direction of their natural state is what I prefer to do. Those muscles become tightened or slackened with age, lack of nutrition, lack of oxygenation. And as our hormone levels as we get older begins to change, so does our skin. Those are the first signs of what's happening inside. When they say the beauty comes from skin deep, beauty is from within, they are very right, because our nutrition, oxygenation is a big factor of our aging process and how we age. With this light, you can go directly over the eye. It is totally safe to work directly over the eyes. It's very soothing for those tender tissues around the eyelid. The upper and lower eyelid is very soft, fragile tissue. And the Nano Lift strengthens those tissues and begins to regenerate the cells. Your total timing for the Nano facial should be about an hour and 20 minutes. Any high-level, high-end facial is going to take about that amount of time. Your cost for the Nano Lift is going to run anywhere from $250 to $300. And in package deals, of course, it'll be a little bit discounted for clients. And the benefits of non-surgical facelifts, the natural, is tremendous for all age groups. And again, you can see that the redness of her skin is decreasing, the irritation, the softness, the firming that is happening. So this concludes our Nano Lift. And as you can see, one side of the face is totally youthful, lifted, refreshed, less irritation. And the other side we have not finished, which we will for her. We don't want her to go out into the world looking lopsided or one-sided here. But we just wanted to show you exactly where the changes are and the differences here, and the differences between this side and this side of her face. There's a tremendous difference, the softness and the firmness, and she can feel that tightness and that firmness as well.